Well then, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Welcome to another day of wonderful, wonderful, beautiful, fancy, amazing Dota. This is Dante, your caster for the evening, and along with me we have Llama, as well as Dark Ace. What's up, Llama? How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine, Daddy.
We're into the second day of playoffs, and we've got Andhass taking on TSC. We've seen Andhass play before, but we haven't seen TSC. So this is a total scene contra. Oh, okay. I know that reference from my time in Kerala. If you're gonna ask me to explain it, I'm sorry. I just can't. I just know what it kind of means. It's just based on that understanding. But there's a Abaddon ban right off,
And an ogre ban.
Ogre. Aww. It would have been interesting to see another ogre riding a phoenix that's laying eggs everywhere, but Void Spirit being banned out as well. I'm guessing is that a snipe against TSC?
Probably a snipe. We got some fans in the chat though. Mr. Lee Fan Club Tamil Nadu. TSC. Okay.
Mr. Lee fans here. Okay. Mr. Lee on TSC. I see him now. Okay. Swain being banned as well.
First pick Witch Doctor. Now that's a hero I like to see.
Hey, eye patch to half ninja here. Oh, okay.
5 seconds remaining.
We got fans in chat. We started stream on time. Shaping up to be a good day today.
And the chat is very alive today.
Yeah, I like that. What are we? With Mirana being picked up as response to a Witch Doctor pickup. Okay, that's a disruptor. Oh, we know how good a disruptor is based on yesterday's second game.
Yeah.
That one Aghanim Scepter pickup on the disruptor changed the entire course of that game right there. But we have a Spectre being picked up too for TSC.
Second pick Spectre. What do you think about that, Danny?
It's a bit of an early reveal, but then again, we know Spectre, right? If she gets the space to get the items up, and I would actually like if the Spectre does not go the Radiance build and goes in for the other build to fight aggressively. But then again, that depends on the kind of draft that TSC goes in for. I'm personally a bigger fan of the Spectre that comes online earlier as opposed to the Radiant Spectre, which takes a little longer to come online. Yeah. Well, these bans are coming out really quick. There's a Zeus and a TA ban from Andhass, and Viper being banned out by TSC. I mean, Viper obviously is a counter to the Spectre. Makes
and
it hard.
the Ursa as well.
Ursa as well, yeah. But anyways, early reveal on the Spectre is a very bold move by TSC. If they've picked it this early on in the first phase of picks, that is definitely a response to the fact that they are very, very confident.
Yeah. And I think they already know what their picks are going to be, and I think they've planned out their strategy.
Yeah, I guess the teams are coming in more prepared. It is the playoffs, isn't it? This is the like make or break moments games.
10 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Juggernaut being banned out too.
10 seconds remaining.
Okay.
Adit says the description is wrong. Game timings 10 p.m. game is given streaming already on the other one.
I guess the
Radiant team pick.
I guess one of the admins will get to that one. Thank you for pointing that one out. I'm sure they'll be appreciative of that. Warlock being picked out. Lama, just another interesting note to point out that this is a lower bracket game. This is I mean, it's either go big or go home moment for these two teams right now for Andhass as well as TSC.
5
They're-
seconds remaining.
They're battling. They're going to be battling it out to keep their tournament dreams alive right now. I mean, I
Is
like
this
the
the first lower bracket game that we're casting?
Yeah, it is. Yesterday was just upper brackets. Today we're into the lower bracket games, and I like the Warlock pickup. Especially he's just gonna and the Mirana and Spectre. Mirana can be a pain. She's gonna be able to
The Spectre Warlock combo is gonna be really, really good. Really good.
the haunt, the rock into the haunt, and Mirana from the backlines. I guess her primary role will be to ensure that Disruptor is not going to be able to get his spells off to stun him.
No, that's a good pick against
delay
Spectre.
that. Yeah, absolutely, Necroforce. And he's going to be hard. I mean, it's an offlane Necroforce most likely, and he's going to be problematic for Spectre to lane in the early game. Thus, again,
10 seconds remaining.
God Angel in chat saying hello guys. Hello God Angel.
5
Welcome
God
to the
Angel.
stream.
How are you doing today?
Radiant team pick.
Invoker. Okay. This is shaping up to be quite the combo-packed game for TSC right now.
Huge team fight potential.
Massive team fight potential, and I think it's gonna make it a lot harder for Disruptor as well as Witch Doctor to get their spells off to support in team fight.
Remaining.
Yeah, especially the Witch Doctor with his ulti.
Yeah,
You
his
know, who
ulti,
can just
5 seconds
tornado
remaining.
him from anywhere.
tornado to cancel it, or even a cold snap. And Disruptor particularly, though, I feel like if he does get two combos just landed onto him, he might be close to death, and Mirana could be there to finish him off on the sidelines.
Yeah.
I mean, these are again based off theories of how these team fights are going to play out. We don't know Andhass' fourth and fifth pick yet. They are lacking a bit of team fight potential right now. Disruptor and Witch Doctor offer team fight, but they need something to really capitalize on that. And I'm not 100% sure if Pugna is the way to go.
I
It's a
mean,
good.
I like Pugna against the Invoker.
Yeah, I was gonna say that it's good against the Invoker.
Yeah.
But when it comes to looking into the team composition for team fights,
I mean, I think against Warlock as well, it's really good because it drains his mana so fast. Pugna is not a bad pick, but they need a really, really tanky hero, and I don't
front
see
line.
anyone except the
Yeah.
Necro.
Necro could become the threatening tank, and Andhass already have banned out the Underlord as well as the Doom.
Ten seconds remaining.
Is this a best of 3 or just one match
remaining.
time?
Joseph says Andhass, Nahi sir. Andhass? Is that right? Andhass? Am I saying it right now? Excuse me
Andhass.
for my Andhass. It's A. He says ANDHASSSSS.
Yeah.
Radiant team ban.
Dr. Gokul says need more stuns on TSC. I agree, but then they have the Invoker to. I'm guessing chat's also behind 2 minutes, so they're not aware of the Invoker being picked up yet.
10 seconds
Okay, yeah,
remaining.
they just saw the Invoker, so that should.
God Angel says Pavam, he doesn't know Malayalam. Danny, you don't know Malayalam?
I am a half Malayali. I'm a terrible half Malayali. I can understand the language. I speak very badly. That is the truth, and yeah, the rest of it, yeah, you can pretty much guess. I did spend 2 years in Cochin there for my masters, so there you have it. A little bit about me with respect to my Malayalam. I learned everything I need to know from there.
You mean all the bad words?
Well, it started with that one. When you stay in hostel and then you wake up to people yelling certain words, but okay. Hold on a second.
An anti-mage.
Wait, how did he actually slip through the ban phase? I'm surprised. This is the second time we've seen this happen.
I don't
Anti-mage being picked up by Andhass.
Great picks by MSL? Oh, you mean
For the casting.
TSC? I think you mean TSC.
No, I think he's talking about us with respect to our language.
Oh.
But a Night Stalker coming out from the last pick from TSC right now. There we have it. We have the draft lined up. A quick run on the sponsor ads before we jump into this action-packed game so far. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just joining us, this is the lower bracket games between Andhass and TSC. For Andhass, we've got Zod on the Anti-Mage, Crack on Pugna, Cypher on the Necrophorus, Kev Kilos on the Disruptor, and Jaguar on Witch Doctor. Whereas for TSC, we've got Last Man Dancing okay, on the Night Stalker, Ignition on the Invoker. She said she was level 18 on the Warlock. Okay. The Fear on Spectre and Mr. Lee on the Mirana. Draft is set. Everything looks
Gokul
good.
was expecting a Nyx offlane, but looks like they went with a Night Stalker for the offlane.
I think that's mainly to get on top of the anti-mage because of the fact that this hero is particularly very crafty in getting away in team fights. So you need to be able to close that gap in to shut him down.
Andhass can own the early game. Yeah. It sure does look like that. If Spectre goes for a Radiance, then the team Andhass is going to have a really, really fun game. But if Spectre does not go for the Radiance and goes for maybe a Armlet, Diffusal maybe Diffusal first item.
Yeah, I honestly think that, like I was saying earlier, right? I like the Spectre that can fight earlier rather than wait for that Radiance and then farm up another 1 or 2 items to get active in these fights, right?
Danny, there you go. Alan Paul coming and telling it's Andhass. And
Yes.
Okay, Andhass.
Andhass. Okay. Thank you. Andhass. Gee, I'm still butchering it, aren't I? I'm just gonna stick with Radiant for I'll work on that. That's a feedback I will take positively, and I'll work on getting to know these team names a little better, especially the ones that have this really cool Malayalam connotations to it. We have Ignition already standing on top of the rune right now. An anti-mage hiding in the trees.
Sneaky
Mr.
boy.
Mr. Lee though is rotating in big from the mid lane.
Oh, AM sneaking in the other rune? But
He's gonna run into the Invoker. The Invoker does pick it up, and that is 3 runes to the side of Dire. And 1 for Radiant, but Mirana, he might be in a little bit of a trouble right now. Does get stunned out by Jaguar. Last Man Dancing from the backlines. It's gonna throw a little bit of void onto this Witch Doctor, and it's gonna walk away safely. So it's a Mirana 4 and a 3 Night Stalker.
God Angel says possibly Andhass gonna get wrecked.
I appreciate the effort, Lama. Meanwhile, top lane, Spectre doing okay, but Disruptor's just gonna keep his distance and he's gonna keep spamming. But meanwhile, bottom lane, Jaguar is gonna fall really low. Did he get stunned by the Mirana though?
No, he didn't.
She has taken her. No, she actually did, I think. It's on a cooldown now, so she probably did. And Disruptor with a courier snipe on to Warlock. Kev Kilos taking out that courier from, she said she was level 18.
Oh, the arrow.
One more time. Jaguar is in a bit of problem once again with almost little to no HP. He's gonna make himself save himself by running away. Mr. Lee missing out that last hit there.
I mean, he would have to dive the tower for that, so just didn't go for it.
It's a little too early to dive towers, I feel. He's gonna run into Jaguar once again. Mr. Lee and Jaguar in a battle of their own. Meanwhile, Last Man Dancing has almost no mana to work with. Zod has just completely burnt away every bit of that.
Mythic GK tells Andhass outdrafted TSC. Game should end before 30 minutes.
Interesting prediction. Let's see how that turns out.
But Joseph Anthony says AM ending game before 30 minutes. Kek lol. That's true.
AM ending a game before 30 minutes. That would be a sight to see.
Soon to be Crystal Herald.
I mean, that is Crystal Legend, right?
Yeah.
Well, top lane, so still 2.5 minutes in, no first blood. Spectre does have the what's that thing called? The Thunder Strike on top of him. It's gonna disengage, but he's gonna be doing pretty well in lane, Spectre, because he's got Warlock to constantly heal him and provide that sustain. Meanwhile, mid lane Invoker Ignition's taking quite a lot of damage from Crack, but drops the ice wall down, beautifully preventing Crack from getting away, and that is first blood. Outplaying the Pugna there, baiting him into the high ground, and with that beautiful ice wall to block off his retreat. Well, top lane though, Fear is falling really low on the Spectre. Kev Kilo is constantly hammering onto him, but I guess he's gonna be fine. He has the Shadow Word for the heal, as well as a healing salve. It's gonna be completely fine there.
I think usually when I go Pugna against an Invoker mid, I max out my Nether Ward. Just because it deals so much damage.
Yep.
But Crack has gone for 2 points and Decapify and 2 and the Blast. Let's see how that works
He's
out.
got a different way of playing, and given that sort of a pickup on levels, he is going to be able to clear out creep waves faster, get the CS on his side. This AM though, he's having a pretty fun lane so far. He's already 16 on the CS. He's doing pretty well. 4 minutes into this game right now.
Radiant's courier has been slain.
There it is. There's another courier snipe. Lister Lee killing this courier off the anti-mage, and he is fighting the witch doctor who has gotten the maledict onto him. He actually might be dead. He's gonna be taking a lot of damage, and the ticks. He still has another tick onto him. He actually might die. There he does. He falls to Jaguar.
Danny, my designation.
Yeah. Jeez, why do I keep forgetting this?
Yeah, one job, Danny, one job.
Hey, that's not true. I'm just so excited to see games. I completely forget that I have a little something else to look into as well.
So top 3 last hits are from Team Andhass right now.
The Pugna anti-mage as well as this, but bounty runes being picked up 1 each, and that's going to be 2 runes each most likely.
The Invoker sitting up there on the net worth, 300 gold lead.
Yep, he is right on top net worth now, and that's going to do pretty well. I'm wondering what he's gone in for the X-Sword build. He's going to finish up his second Null Talisman as well.
Yeah, I think it's good that he goes Exort because first of all, Pugna, very good right click.
Mirana though right now rotating into the mid lane, trying to set up for this early kill onto the Pugna. It will be the second time they actually kill the Pugna in lane. And they have left this Night Stalker all alone, but it is nighttime, so he's going to be hitting hard even though he loses mana. I think he should be still fine. He's a pretty tanky boy. And Mr. Lee has hung around long enough to wait for Pugna to come back into lane. We're going to see an arrow being landed onto him. He's still patiently waiting behind these trees, waiting for the right opportunity to send that arrow out. Meanwhile, Night Stalker though, he's kind of like pressuring this AM out out of that lane, out of the CSing
Creep
potential.
wave.
Yeah, the creep wave.
Ignition Walker. We got some fans of Ignition Walker as well. Samuel Joshua says MSI ignited.
MSL, dude.
MSL ignited.
There is a tornado combo as well onto him, and the arrow actually did connect from Mr. Lee. We missed that one out. I stayed on the Mirana just to see the arrow being thrown out. It was thrown out, and that's another kill onto this Pugna.
Night
Sorry.
Stalker is falling pretty low, but it's nighttime, so I don't
It
think
is
they're
nighttime.
gonna get him
Yeah,
down.
he's not an easy kill. He's tanky right now, and he's got 12 armor to work with. He may not have mana, but he can still stand and fight. But AM does have the mana void on him, though. Will that potentially do enough damage? I don't think it will.
No.
He's just constant. The Mirana's back in lane as well. She's gonna fall behind on the XP, even though she did help set up that kill.
Which is making so
Level
many
2.
plays, I don't think
Yeah.
it really matters.
Anti-Mage's gonna quickly blink away. There is the cast thrown onto this Night Stalker, but it doesn't bounce off to the Mr. Lee. Meanwhile, Warlock's falling really low, but he gets a Shadow Ward off onto himself to save from dying, and that heals just saving him there. Barely. I mean, interesting that the Spectre is actually doing a lot better than the AM so far.
Yeah, I mean... Oh, the
Meanwhile,
arrow.
hold on a second. They actually do Cypher diving the tower to get that kill onto the Warlock.
Are fortified, just like me.
And they actually have 3 heroes on top right now. Crack is here as well.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. That's not gonna hold fortification in place. Dire's top tower is under attack. Oh, that's got to Radiant's middle tower is under
Top tower, Spectre is left all alone, and Cypher knows that this Spectre is nearby here somewhere. He did see the courier, did hit it down a little less than half HP. Just got the phase boots, the Spectre.
Dire's top tower is under
Meanwhile, Mr. Lee does get caught out by the cask, and a little bit of his mana and HP stolen. And Crack is still sitting up on the top lane, trying to get a kill onto the Spectre. 3 heroes converging onto the top lane right now. Warlock is here with the heals onto the Spectre. He's still living though, but he's probably going to fall. He actually does eventually fall. He popped his magic stick. That's not enough sustain. Mr. Lee has rotated in, trying to push them off further away. They keep their Spectre alive. They lose their Warlock. Meanwhile, all this is all massive space for this Invoker, who's 1 level ahead of Pugna already, and there's the ult of the Necrophos, but that actually doesn't kill him. Meanwhile, Mirana gets glimpsed back and she's gonna fall to the Pugna.
It's not gonna hold.
Well, Invoker is almost down with the tower, so...
Yeah, he's pretty much taking this tower right now, and that's a lot of space for this guy.
The Dire's top tower is doing its best, but it doesn't look good. Dire's top tower is under attack. Oh,
Well, there's a Sunstrike being thrown onto this AM, but does it connect? I don't think it does. He managed to sidestep it just in the last minute.
tower has fallen.
And what is the movement speed on this Night Stalker? Okay, not anymore.
Not anymore, yeah. It is daytime, that's when...
Oh,
he
but
popped
he
his
has popped
ulti.
his
He's gonna run straight onto Jaguar, though. Jaguar does throw the cast out to delay the inevitable. There's a Sunstrike, and that's gonna easily connect. Last man dancing, not even looking at that Sunstrike. He's gonna turn away and say, I'm gonna see you fall to your death. And he does pop his mango,
cool
so
guy.
gonna run onto Zod. There is an arrow coming out that just misses out on Zod, but he's still on top of him. Gonna quickly finish off that. That's a really, really good usage of his first ulti right there.
Yeah, and perfect timing, it just ended.
Yep. Dark Ascension. It was pretty dark for Andhass indeed.
Andhass.
Andhass. Yep. It was pretty dark for them indeed, because this Night Stalkers ran down both of their bottom lane heroes.
You know, they
Meanwhile-
say cool guys don't look at explosions.
Yeah, that's
Sunstrike,
what
they
that's
know
what. Yeah, Night Stalker was like, I'm not gonna look at this. I'm good. Well, Kev Kilo's gonna quickly get some D wards off. But all this rotation from the Pugna, they did manage to secure the tier 1 tower top, and that's going to free up their off lanes to move around freely a little more, which is why we see Necrophos sitting mid lane trying to contest this Invoker right now and push onto this tower. But Invoker's got the Warlock on his side as well, who's not yet level 6 with that rock. But he's got Fatal Bonds up to level 3. That's going to be dishing out a lot of return damage. Meanwhile, Spectre, she is actually going in for the Radiance build. Question is, will she get there before the AM's Battle Fury? And I think that would make a lot of difference with respect to the farming potential and the speed of the cores, the carries rather, on both teams. She is so far, she's actually like what?
Spectre is actually going for the Radiance build.
Yeah, she actually is. So she's gonna. I mean, given the way the game is turning out so far, she's got a lot of space. Her
She does
team
have a lot of space.
Yeah, her team is more than capable of taking fights as 4 right now. But there is a scythe being committed onto the Mirana. Mr. Lee falls one more time, trying to make a rotation play happen. Gets caught off guard. I guess it was the cask into the scythe that's going to set up a kill. Invoker's in the mid lane. The tornado doesn't land onto anyone but the creeps. The Warlock does get caught. He does drop his rock. Did he drop it? No, he didn't. He died just before that. They're holding on to this mid tier 1 tower for quite a while with the glyph as well right now, TSC. But they don't have any heroes to fight this one out. Meanwhile, Nightstalker's still sitting in the bot lane. It is daytime. There's a Static Storm into the glimpse into the Static Storm, and Invoker's is going to be dead instantly. Nightstalker does rotate in to try and get a trade-off kill. He's popped his silence. He's on top of the Necrophos. The arrow doesn't connect. The Witch Doctor ulti gets cancelled by the rock drop onto them. And Spectre is here as well with the Haunt. She's going to look and wait a second. They're all just going to quickly die. Crack is the only one surviving right now. Really good return. Response from TSC, getting 2 kills, but they have lost. Invoker there's a disconnect from the Invoker as well as the Spectre. Wait, they just lost 3 players. Oh no. Oh no, chat. Llama? Llama? Oh shit, did I lose my co-caster too? Llama, I can't hear you. Your microphone has died. Yeah, we lost Llama.
Oh?
You got him back.
Are you back? Hello? Check, check.
Yeah.
Okay. We've got Invoker back on the game. Spectre is back as well, so is Nightstalker.
Pipsqueak.
Okay.
Warlock Pipsqueak. Wait, that's a platinum tier Warlock, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep, it is.
Yeah, Danny, so what's today's joke?
No.
We have been requested joke even from the players.
Wait, what? Ooh, where?
No, they remember before the lobby started.
They said
XOD
no
wanted-
Superman jokes. That's what they said. I don't see that as a request. I see that as a stop cracking your jokes moment.
Okay, so what's today's joke? Joke of the day, come on.
What? No.
Us,
no.
before they start, come on, Danny.
No. We're back on game. The joke of the day is Asianet. There's an arrow flying long and true, but doesn't connect onto anyone. Gets stuck on a tree there. Pugna is gonna life drain off that neutral creep and get some HP back up. That was a really good response from TSC, right? They're responding aggression with aggression, trying to take that fight even though they lost the Invoker. Yeah. And they managed to secure some really good kills. The Warlock Golem drop was on spot, to help them in that team fight. And that really set them up really well.
And the fatal bonds as well.
The fatal bonds, it did so much work. I was wondering why their HP was just vanishing, and then I saw the red lines connecting all of them. I was just like, unfortunate. That's just really unfortunate.
Bottom tower is under attack. Dire structures are fortified. That's what they're
Getting some old nose.
Meanwhile, it is daytime. They're gonna run onto this Night Stalker, life drain onto him. He's gonna still live. He's got his. So Necrophos already finished off the Spirit Vessel onto him. 40 minutes in, Night Stalker's opting to go in for the pipe as his first item against his Pugna. And Invoker's actually going for Midas after the use, but right now Night Stalker's gonna die. The arrow doesn't connect now to anyone. Mirana's gonna quickly jump away to safety. They're looking for more. The Warlock is the one unfortunate enough to get caught by the cask. And there's the Witch Doctor with the Death Ward to finish off the Warlock. Asian had got Llama also. They took Llama as well.
No guys, I came back, fought my way back.
So Invoker is going in for a BKB. That's his next item that's queued up. So he wants that sustain. He wants to still be in these team fights. But right now, Andhass is really like pushing the aggression. They've taken all tier 1 towers on the side of TSC. Spectre still away from being really active in these team fights. Doesn't even have enough for his relic yet.
Joseph Anthony says, cheeky. They have momentum. Spectre going, Radiance, TSC also throwing. Yeah, that don't think he should.
That's another thing that I was thinking about, right? Last Man Dancing with the Dark Ascension committed. Was that arrow gonna connect? No, Crack is gonna quickly dodge that arrow. I'm not sure that was a good usage of that ulti.
Yeah.
It is a 2-minute cooldown on that one too. Oh, unfortunate. Joseph, I agree with what you're saying. It's something we were talking about a little earlier as well. Personally, the Spectre that can fight early, I feel is a lot more scary to deal with than a Spectre that's going to sit back and farm till he gets that Radiance. It is a very effective
and even
item
after the Radiance, he needs to farm more.
Yeah, he's probably going to look to go in for a Basher or a Manta after the Radiance. Preferably a Manta given this game.
But I think the reason he's going for Spectre is because of the heroes on Andhass. They're also squishy, except for the AM.
Yeah, the Radiance burn is gonna really come to work here. Is that
especially with his ulti? Yeah, I think that's what he's thinking, and that's the reason he's going for this Radiance on the Spectre.
AM's got his Battle Fury as well, so the Radiance, he's still away from the Sacred Relic, and it's a long way before he gets his Radiance up. And then for him to accelerate and catch the farm on the AM, it's going to be really hard for Fear right now to even close that gap. And AM's already starting to accelerate. That Battle Fury is kicking in right now.
Yeah. Anyway, I think he should have gone for some other item. Maybe a Diffusal would have been really good. A Diffusal Manta?
I really think a Diffusal Manta would have been really good. Because if you look on the side of Andhass right now, most of those heroes except the AM are all spellcasters. They rely on casting spells. So that would have been really good, especially against the Pugna as well as this Necrophos.
As soon as he ults, they're all going to lose their mana so quickly.
Absolutely. I mean, he's going to be playing as an AM from TSC set. Only thing he's Spectre, with that Manta pickup.
Yeah.
I mean, not the Manta, with the Diffusal pickup. But Zod right now, he's just hacking. And he's taking those triangles and neutral cramps. What do you say?
Andhass just double smoke.
Oh, unfortunate. That's a waste of gold right there. Popping 2 smokes. Doesn't stack. Unfortunate. But they are looking right now. They're going to find, I think, most likely the Warlock. He does cancel his TP.
Oh, they might catch Spectre if they go high ground.
No, I think Night Stalker affected by Moonlight Shadow. So they have popped the ulti. Mirana's ult has been committed. It's expecting a smoke play most likely.
Yeah, and this could run out. Support. Well, Witch Doctor does have Dust. And Disruptor just bought as well.
Sorry, what?
No, the supports just bought their Dusts.
It's for the Invoker as well as the Mirana ulti as well, right? It's It's good. It's a good. Obviously, it's a good support item to have in this game, especially if you want to secure the kill on the Invoker. But Night Stalker, though, I think he has finished off his BK. I mean, his pipe, or is he just left it on the hood to go straight into the BKB?
Nitin GK says, but I think that Radiance Haunt works well with Fatal Bonds.
Fatal Bonds. That I agree. Yeah, that's also there. The burn is just gonna be even more effective.
Yeah, but what do you think about Diffusal? Diffusal Manta also would have been good, and he would come active earlier into the game, where AM would have just been sitting farming. Spectre could have been fighting with his team.
He does have his Sacred Relic right now, the Spectre, but AM's already finished off his Yasha. He's well on his way towards the Manta as well. So before Spectre finishes this Radiance and is gonna be, I'm just gonna say she's gonna have the Radiance and the Manta, maybe the Yasha. Sorry, the Radiance and the Yasha. If she goes in for that as her next item, and AM's gonna be more or less 3 items strong. But the problem on TSC right now is the fact that they don't have a strong enough catch for the AM unless the arrow does land onto him and then they have a rock dropped on top of him.
They actually have the Night Stalker, the silence.
The Night Stalker, yeah, I totally forgot about that. How can I forget the Night Stalker to jump on top? So they do have decent setups.
Oh, another smoke. They might see this. No, they don't.
Wait, they're actually gonna go straight in for the Spectre, are they? They are.
No, they want the Spectre.
Fear is gonna walk up high ground. He gets disarmed as well instantly into the Static Storm and there's a Necro Ult instantaneously to cancel it out. TSC gotta look to return this aggression right back. There's a beautiful Fatal Bonds that's connecting onto 4 of them. Night Stalker right on top of the Disruptor, gonna quickly finish him off. And Last Man Standing is gonna try to give enough HP for his Witch Doctor to live. Meanwhile, Cypher is falling really low to the Fatal Bond damage is gonna keep falling. They're gonna probably find this Pugna. He has been silenced, stuck between the Night Stalker, Cold Snap as well, and dropped on top of him. And they're gonna quickly clean that up. So losing their Spectre and quickly picking up 3 heroes on the side of Andhass, that's going to be good. And they're actually going to chase furthermore into the AM. They actually aware of where he is? Invoker, there he is. He's scouting this out for them. Mirana just trying to set up that arrow, but AM probably knows he's going to look to disengage. And there's a Sunstrike thrown as well. And that's a lot of damage even with that spell shield, but it doesn't have a Cold Snap on him right now to catch him out. It was on cooldown after his usage.
I think he used it on the AM with the spell block.
Did he? Oh, he got it back onto himself?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they almost had him there. There was a lot of damage from the Sunstrike. It is a full Exort Sunstrike right there.
I mean, Night Stalker didn't have Dark Ascension, and his Hunter in the Night is not that good during dates. So
true. Tornado. Kev Kilo is just sidestepping that tornado. Does pop a static field to quickly run away. Night Stalker is looking for him, but no. The static field is going to hold him back. And they're just going to quickly look to pick up this tier 1 tower. They actually do, but Night Stalker may have a little overcommitted. There is the Static Storm committed onto him as well. Pugna is going to leech away at his HP. He has popped his BKB as well to live through this and ensure it doesn't get cancelled out. And they quickly clear the Night Stalker for a little bit of that overextension. And they are, right now, Spectre, though, with the DD drones fighting this AM way behind the tier 2 towers. But meanwhile, on the top lane, the Warlock also fall. He did get a Fatal Bonds off.
That's a good fight for Andhass. Whereas AM and Spectre just roaming around each other.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, this is gonna fight for the farm right now because AM, he's kind of farming into Spectre. The arrow just missing this AM right now. He's gonna sidestep away.
But
he's got his Manta finished. Spectre has a Radiance as well finished up.
Look at the gold difference. AM is at 11 because of the early Battle Fury he got.
Yep.
Just got his Radiance and his farming, and he's still at 9.9k.
I mean, Battle Fury is a lot cheaper than the Radiance to pick it up, right? And
yeah.
The arrow flying out. Mr. Lee getting unlucky with these arrows. They are being dodged in the very last minute.
Man, I still think Spectre should have gone Diffusal.
Whoa. We will have to see how he makes use of this. There is the Dark Ascension committed as well, but he's going to get blocked by that. I didn't even know that blocked over air as well. The Fatal Bond. I mean, Wait, there's a Spectre Haunt as well. Into this Necrophos falling really, really low. He has been silenced up. Nightstalker is still on top of him. And there's a deafening blast to finish him off. Kevkilo is trying to look to get away, but he's going to fall as well. They're looking for more. Are they going to find Crack? No. Well, he does get the Witch Doctor too in the backlines. They're looking for Crack. They're hunting him.
Middle tower is under attack.
Aim's gonna take the tier 2 tower. They do find Crack. They don't have the cancel for that TP. It's gonna get away. Aim's looking. He's gonna get the free tower right now. Unlucky for the Invoker. He wasn't able to catch him. And Aim's gonna quickly disengage.
I think this AM is gonna be a really, really big problem if they let him farm like this.
Yeah, because right now what's happening is Andhass is forcing TFC to take these fights with them.
But it's...
Wait, Spectre, he is caught a little off guard right now. He does have the rock to cancel out that life drain. He's going to look quickly run onto the low ground. There is the Fatal Bonds as well committed onto them. Nightstalker is in the front lines looking for the AM. Does try to get a silence off onto him, but the Tornado doesn't connect onto anyone. The boundary runes do spawn. They're going to quickly pick that up and disengage and run back to the safety of their jungle. But Andhass is not down. AM blinking and aggressively going to find that Spectre. The Spectre is going to run away, but he gets glimpsed back into the static field, and Pugna is there with the life drain. He pops his BKB to ensure the death of this Spectre. The Spectre's still trying to live, but he's going to end up falling. Meanwhile, they don't get any return kills. Invoker is falling really low as well. There is the scythe committed onto the Warlock. Invoker pops his BKB. He's going to quickly look to disengage, run away from this AM. Nightstalker is being chased out by this Pugna. Was that a buyback on the Warlock? No, Warlock is just back. Nightstalker does get the Mana Void on top of him, but that doesn't finish him off. He's got the regen from the Essence Ring.
Oh, in the backlines.
In the backlines, Ignition coming back for that return kill, trying to pick something off, and he actually gets the Disruptor. He's going to quickly pick up that Bounty Rune as well.
Man, this AM is getting really, really scary. I think... He might actually really outscale the Spectre. Doesn't sit and farm right now. I don't think they should be calling Spectre into the team fights.
True, but it's already hard. It's getting really hard for them to take these team fights as 4. A Nightstalker really needs to finish that pipe, and he's gonna need to look to pick up the Basher maybe to become a little more aggressive, to stand on top of the Pugna. But just another thing to note, the Crack is down to 6 seconds on his BKB, so he's been committing those...
He's just clearing out camps from the Spectre, so the Spectre can't even get the farm over there.
Yeah, he's just denying, and he's being a menace. He's everywhere in the map right now. Zod, he's playing the sound out beautifully. He knows exactly that the Spectre is really behind him, and he's just gonna deny any farm potential on the Spectre right now. He's got a Basher on him as well, so... This man is really scaling really fast, and this is starting to snowball right now. Nightstalker with a DD, and he's got a BKB on him. He's had it for the last fight too.
This Nightstalker looking scary.
With the BKB? No, I think he needs something to even... catch out these heroes. He's got the gap closing potential with his Dark Ascension and everything. There's a smoke play coming out from THC right now. They've grouped up as 4. Spectre is just going to stay in the backline. He does have the Haunt to get back into these fights. And there's a Mirana ulti as well committed on top of that, so they're going to ensure that they do have the early advantage on the catch. They're probably going to run on to Cypher right now. There it is, Dark Ascension being popped. Nightstalker with the AoE silence as well, on top of this Necrophos, not allowing him to get off any spells to provide the heal, but Crack is in the sidelines to provide that heal. Popped his BKB as well. He's going to look to disengage, but the Meteor is going to connect onto 2 with a Deafening Blast onto 3. Nightstalker still on top of Crack right now. He's going to hammer him down, but gets glimpsed back. But he gets glimpsed back near Cypher. So he's still in a lot of trouble with Necrophos. But Last Man Dancing is tanking up that tower as well. He's going to end up falling. But the Golem Rock Drop too. Coming in big for them, getting a double kill. Spectre did come in for that team fight. They're going to have to quickly rotate back on top because Zod has just pushed out the entire lane all the way to their base right now.
Yeah, and I think Spectre is catching up a little bit on the farm, but AM is still 3.5k ahead of him.
I mean, I don't think the AM is really... You can't close this... I mean, I don't think he can really, like... get into this.
Yeah.
Lol, this is Cypher every game Shadow Amulet into dust. Necrophos has the Guardian Greaves onto him, but even with that sustain, with the Night Stalker on top of him like that, with that silence, he's not being really
He has
useful
a
in
lot
those
of
team fights.
sustain. But
But
yeah, that's what.
he's not able to pop his Ghost Shroud and heal himself back up, so that's gotta be problematic.
But these backliners, man, these the Pugna, Disruptor, and Witch Doctor, they're getting really screwed over by this ult.
Spectre, yeah. The Radiance burn on top of which there is the Fatal Bonds as well, so that
Yeah.
goes into work. And these guys are really squishy. I mean, it affects even the Pugna quite a bit, but he's got that life drain to live off for a little longer.
And he has a BKB as well, so.
I mean, he's been using that BKB for quite a
it's
long
a
time.
5
It's down,
second-
it's
5 second
down to a
BKB.
5-second BKB. He's been using it to ensure that he life drains off the Spectre on most of the team fights, and he doesn't get cancelled out. But they are grouping up right now. There's a smoke coming out from Andhass right now. They're gonna look for someone to catch out. It is daytime as well. Night Stalker has his Dark Ascension back up. They're gonna run straight up into the high ground. They're gonna end up finding somebody most likely.
Invoker.
The Invoker, that will be unfortunate, but Spectre's there as well. The AM jumps in immediately. There is a Static Storm as well committed, but Invoker quickly popping his BKB and gonna run away. Mirana with the immediate response of her, what's her ulti called? Moonlight Shadow there to disengage from that fight.
Little bit of miscommunication because as soon as AM jumped, Pugna used his Decapify. So I think there was a little bit of miscommunication over there.
Yeah, unfortunate there, yeah. I mean, it was just a static storm as well. The field was not even put up, so Invoker actually just popped his BKB and quickly disengaged. But he doesn't have BKB for this team fight. Night Stalker does pop his Dark Ascension there and looking to jump onto someone. They're looking for just the backlines right now, trying to take the Disruptor out of the fight. There's a silence dropped onto him. Spectre with the Horn in the backline. They're just going to quickly clean up the Witch Doctor too, and they're going to look to pick up the Kev Kilos from the sidelines. And meanwhile, all this while, Pugna has been controlled. AM though, he's trying to look for somebody to hit. He's found the Invoker, but he's not able to catch him quickly enough. Invoker juking through the trees. Last man dancing on top of the the AM's on top of the Spectre right now, but there is a sight to finish off the Spectre. Spectre's gone into the grave for another 90 seconds. He has buyback, but the buyback from the Warlock. He's looking to quickly TP back into his team fight. Invoker's still alive though. Where is he? I can't even see him.
He's in the back lane.
He's in the back lane. He does have the ghost. Do they drop the rock on top of him? There's the Invoker still dropping that Sunstrike out. Not going to connect onto anyone. Pops his BKB. Actually did come off cooldown. AM though going to blink in aggressively. Man avoiding the Night Stalker. Going to quickly finish him off. Warlocks is going to go invade. Shadow Amulet plays. Cypher is still sitting on top of him. They know he's there. We're just gonna quickly keep healing to finish him off.
He's gonna slowly get chipped to death.
Yeah, but
there you
they have the dust as well. He's gonna again walk and go into the Shadow Amulet one more time. She said she was level 18, certainly playing and delaying this push right now.
By the way, just get this AM's level.
Level 23, 32 minutes in.
And the Spectre is still at level 19. Oh man, Abyssal Manta. Ooh. Anyone who comes in front of him is 100% dead right now.
Yep.
Oh, and if he does take the minus 50-second mana void cooldown, that's gonna do a lot of damage.
6k gold net worth lead towards the side of Andhass right now. TSC, they have to desperately try to pull this one back. Right now, they are in the Roshan pit. Pugna is going to life drain off Roshan. Keep that life drain constantly going. Ames is going to hack into...
They know that they are doing the Roshan.
They do know. Mirana, Mr. Lee with the vision does drop this Sunstrike. He's not going to connect onto anyone. The arrow did connect though. Kev Kilo is falling really low. They have popped the ulti as well from Mirana, but they can't really contest his Roshan right now. But they are actually going to commit into this. Spectre does have a haunt into this. Night Stalker right on top. He is stunned up, but he's going to provide all that AoE silence. They're trying to look for someone. AM is going to jump out of the pit. Look for a target to chop onto. He finds a Night Stalker. He's going to quickly hack into him. Night Stalker is caught out by the field, and he gets scythed down. He's in the grave for 90 seconds with no buyback on his side.
That might have been a little bit of a throw from TSC.
They did get a little desperate there to prevent that Roshan being played out. Ignition though does get the tornado into the sunset, finishing off the disruptor. But Zod, he's got the Aegis on top of him. He's gonna look for. He's hungry though. This man is so strong right now. There's nothing, absolutely nothing on the side of TSC to stop the AM. He's played this one out so beautifully though. This anti-mage preventing the. Although though they might have an answer now. The scythe has been bought by the Invoker.
That's actually good.
I mean, it could work as a double-edged sword if he does pop his counter spell on.
Yeah. At the right time, it could be really, really bad. My man, Zod is climbing that net worth. He's at 20k, whereas Spectre's still at 14k net.
Like I said, Spectre's, it's not going to be easy for him to close in that gap.
Damn. Alan Paul says space creator. Yeah.
I love the way this Invoker is playing though. He's not opted to go in for the Scepter up until now. He's gone in for the Yules as well as the Scythe and the BKB to be more active in these team fights. He's down to a 5-second BKB. Most of their BKB should be down to 5 seconds right now.
Yeah.
The Pugna, who has a Glimmer Cape as well. Oh, interesting build by the Pugna. Aether Lens, the BKB and the Glimmer Cape. Considering this was a mid Pugna.
I mean, he's still a squishy hero. Even if he plays mid or safe lane, wherever the hell he plays, he's still a very squishy hero. And he needs those saves.
The tornado not going to connect on to anybody.
There's a haste rune for the AM. Ooh, and he's reached 25. What talent is he gonna take?
Counter spell,
He takes
magic
the
resistance.
magic.
Of course he's going to take the magic resistance. It's an Invoker on the other side.
Yeah. I mean, I personally would have gone for the mana void.
But
And
why?
maybe go for an Aghanims as well.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, that's how I play stupid. It's fine.
I like the fact that you just said I'm stupid, but it's fine. You know.
Yeah.
So very greedy build though, Lama. That will be.
I know, but I just like those weird builds, you know.
He's got a Skadi on him as well as anti-mage.
You know why I do that build?
Why?
Just so that I can ulti Warlock and then ask him how long is the cooldown on your ult.
What? Oh God.
Yeah, because with
Yeah.
So just to do that, I'd buy the Ags.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lama, who plays only for the memes. Tier 4 items are falling now. We're into the tier 4 moments. This game, 23 to 19 Andhass with 11k goal lead on top of TSC. This net worth though has constantly just climbed. TSC did bring it down in between, but it's still climbing. XP though is no talking about the XP. It's almost a straight line, very close to being a straight line right now. Aim still has the Aegis, and there's a smoke play coming out from them right now. They're pushing down mid. They're gonna quickly. Who are they gonna run into? Wait, the Warlock though, I think he might get caught. He's a little off position.
Yeah.
There it is, Warlock is gonna get caught. AM though, blinking in with the Abyssal Blade, and that's a Warlock that's dead. Wait, the arrow does connect. That's onto the illusion. He Manta dodges that one immediately and gonna disengage off to the side. Ignition. He's in the grave for 40 seconds with no buyback.
And that should end the game ASAP. Yeah, that's true. They're trying for that. They're trying to do it.
Yeah, I guess if you keep letting this game go on further, the Spectre has got a Skull Basher on her, so she's gonna be really, really active now. Sunstrike being thrown onto this AM. He does lose a sliver of HP. He's been hexed up as well. Control inside the static field. Night Stalker in the backlines does pop his ulti, and he's gonna look to finish off. This Witch Doctor pops his dust as well. The Spectre's Radiance Burn is causing so much problems for them right now. There's the Abyssal Blade dropped onto the Mirana. AM's gonna be on top onto the Invoker. It's gonna be on top of Invoker. Does pop his BKB, gonna walk out of that with the Ice Path, gonna get dropped as well. They've lost the Necrophores, they've lost their healing potential and the sustain on their side. There's a glimpse back for that Night Stalker into the static star, man, the static field. You're not getting away anywhere. The Sunstrike being thrown out, but at the same time, the Aegis just got taken back by the Roshan. I mean, reclaimed by the Roshan. Warlock was back. He did have a rock, but this fight ended way before he could even be back into this fight.
But there's 2 losses on Team Andhass, so I don't think they can. They might be able to push high ground.
Yeah, but
maybe
the Spectre was really active in that fight. She didn't take much damage. She was able to quickly jump in and disengage. And I mean, we're seeing that Radiance comboed with the Warlocks.
I'm sitting on 2090 mana. Oof. I just see AM ult on 0 mana
Invoker.
Yeah.
That could potentially destroy the whole team if they do manage to get it.
2000 AoE damage. The Warlock and Mirana be instantly dead.
Yeah, both of them will be dead. The Nightstalk will be close to death. Sunstrike into the tornado. He's still stunned up though, the Disruptor. There's a life drain from the Pugna. Mirana's gonna quickly back away. If they did manage to take the claim, the tier 3 towers.
Man, AM is not phased by any magic damage.
Yeah,
right
nothing.
Now.
Yeah, I mean, you know why he took that 20%.
Yeah.
I mean, that EMP did absolutely nothing to him. He hardly lost any mana.
Oh, a Night Stalker.
Night Stalker aggressively from the sidelines throws the dust out as well. Invoker on the side is going to quickly finish off the Disruptor. Night Stalker with the AoE silence onto the Witch Doctor. There's no getting away for him. They're going to quickly clean up those supports.
I think they didn't care about that. They were just disengaging and they got 2 kills on the back. Yeah, that's not a problem. All the cores are still happy and farming.
This AM though, 27k net worth right now.
Oh. Are we going to see an engagement on him?
They did pop the Mirana ulti. And does AM know? They are pinging him out aggressively. Necrophos is in the sidelines. AM's gonna wait for his Invoker, providing all that space. He's popped onto the Ghost Walk. Zod must know that the Invoker's near him. They're constantly pinging out. Cypher is in the neighborhood as well. This could be the moment. Invoker does hex him out, and looking at this drop onto him. There's the AoE. Deafening blast, but hold on a second. He still controls the ice wall, blocking out the AM to jumping onto anybody. He just jump onto this Invoker, who's falling really low. He's really low right now, Invoker. He does manage to get a Ghost Walk off and get away from safety. AM still hunting. He's going to turn his attention back to this Night Stalker. Meanwhile, in the backline, Mirana is caught out all by herself. She's going to be brought down. But right now, this engagement from TSC, they're going to have to run away to safety without getting anything in return. There's nothing this Invoker can do. There is the sight dropped on the Night Stalker. He's in the grave for 100 seconds. That went completely sideways for them. Invoker is going to keep you away.
And that might actually be a really bad team fight because they're going to push high ground right here, and I don't think there's any way they can give out the Night Stalker's silence. Okay.
And they do have the repair kit to keep that.
That's not gonna do anything.
That's not gonna do much. Yeah, that's not gonna do much. That was still falling really fast. This AM is just dishing out too much damage right now. There's a buyback. They forced the buyback from the Night Stalker. They're not going to respect this buyback right. They're going to still try to take this tower, but the repair kit's going to keep her alive just a little bit longer. Spectre has popped her Manta, looking aggressively. Night Stalker in the front line, gonna pop, but he does get ablated by the AM, and that's a dieback on the Night Stalker. He's dead in the grave for 100 seconds. Warlock, AoE deafening blast and a meatball connecting onto the AM, and an arrow as well. They're gonna hold him back even longer. All this while the Warlock Golem is just constantly cutting into him, but no more.
I think that might be GG.
They still have the Spectre, but they don't have the Night Stalker. The fact
does not have that damage to take care of the AM right
Yeah.
now. Oh,
wait, the fatal bonds being committed onto everybody right now. They're
oh,
falling
AM,
low.
you have to kill your entire team. Okay.
AM in the front line. The fatal bonds do actually get cancelled, but he gets hexed down. AM still controlled right now. He gets a root off as well. They have a rod for him. Spectre's on top of him right now. The Radiance burn gonna cause so much problems. They lose the AM. He's in the grave for 100 seconds, but Spectre just gonna walk away with almost 10 HP back to his safety. He actually still died. How did he die? What? They lost the Spectre, who's in the grave for 80 seconds. He has buyback. Invoker still looking aggressively right now. How did the Spectre die? He was down to 10 HP. I'm not sure how he ticked out.
Arms to defend itself.
The Spirit Vessel was on top of him?
He
Oh,
died. He died from the vessel.
Oh, unfortunate.
My God, I've been screaming that from that time.
Your microphone was dead.
I know.
You get the AM, but at what cost though?
Archcloud says, "Damn, that tornadoes was smooth."
I'm
Yeah,
not
it
sure
was.
which tornado he's talking about. I'm so over this right now.
So I thought there was gonna be a GG, but that AM stuck there and tried to get a kill. I don't know why he didn't back off. What was he silenced?
No, he wasn't. He was just being aggressive. But there, he's bought a BKB now. He's had it. He's like, okay, you know what? You're gonna throw me into all of that slow, the upheaval, causing him to not get away or disengage. And the fact that they had a rod for him, I think Mirana had the rod. Yes, she did have the rod as well as Spirit Vessel. Everything was thrown onto him. They threw everything at him except maybe the only thing left was like a kitchen sink to throw at this AM right now.
Man, he survived. He survived through
He lived.
everything.
I actually thought he was going to end up killing his team because the Fatal Bonds was connected onto everybody.
Oh yeah, even
And
I
he's,
thought about that.
he's sitting at 3000 HP. Nobody else is sitting at that much HP. They were melting.
Imagine
to
all
the
his
Fatal
teammates. They're all like, "Back off, please, back off." Oh, the Rose is back up.
Roshan
And
is back
Mirana
up.
stuns it for them.
No, she's just scouting it out for them. And was in the pit.
What are you doing there, Warlock? Buddy, not a good idea. Not a good idea. They know you're there, Warlock. Oh, no. Is he just envy over there?
No, he's
Okay.
just gonna get. They have the dust for him. They have detection. No Warlock for 60 seconds. This is potentially Roshan right now. They don't have to be afraid of the Fatal Bonds and the Rock combo.
Yeah.
This Warlock's had a pretty rough game though. He's 0 and 10. Sunstrike being committed onto the Roshan. They know it's there. The arrow is gonna connect onto Cypher. They have the Disruptor providing that space.
Oh, the tornado.
Tornado is gonna connect onto 2, onto 1, and the rest of them were illusions. But they can't really contest it right now. Night Stalker
Oh, they might
does pop
try
his
to.
Dark Ascension. They're gonna try to commit onto this Roshan play right now. They're trying to delay it as much as possible. Warlock is back in 20 seconds, so that's gonna be the moment. The Night Stalker is on top of this AM right now, but that's not a play you want to make. The AM does get hit by the arrow. He is stunned up for a long while. Night Stalker does pop his BKB. He still has a little mana to work around. This Spectre haunts it aggressively. They're still fighting the AM in the backlines. Invoker has been jumped on by the AM. There's a Hex as well onto this Night Invoker, and he gets scythed down. He's on the grave for 100 seconds. They lose the Night Stalker too, and the Mirana is the only one alive. She's gonna look to disengage, but she has a disruptor as well thrown as well on top of them. GGs have been called.
Yeah, there's
And
no
that is
buyback
it.
on the Spectre. No buyback on the Night Stalker.
Radiant's bottom tower was
The
always
Invoker has a buyback though. Man, that's sad.
There it is. They lose the Mirana too. I guess there is no stopping this AM right now. There it is.
GG boys. Well played. And an unexpected turnaround. What do you think about that, Danny?
I have no like. If you see a name, you have a Spectre. Like I said earlier, right at the start of the game, I was saying it would have been better if the Spectre went for a build that would be more active in team fights. I feel like that's what they lacked. Spectre did have the early game momentum.
I still think Diffusal would have been really, really amazing because you saw how much damage she was dealing with the Radiance, but imagine that with the Diffusal and all those squishy supports.
Yeah, the mana constantly being burned.
They couldn't be used any of their ultis as well.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Like, they have 4 major spellcaster-based heroes on the side of Andhass, and AM was the only one who's going to right-click you down. Spectre with that Diffuser Blade, if she does pop that Haunt, she's gonna
All of
pretty
them are
much,
screwed.
yeah, especially the Disruptor and the Witch Doctor. The Witch Doctor, who are mainly really low on their mana pool. They're gonna get taking a lot of damage from the Spectre illusions, and they're not gonna be able to cast their spells. They're gonna potentially could have disabled Disruptor from casting a Static Storm and a Witch Doctor from casting that Death Ward that could have changed the course of certain fights.
Exactly. Yeah.
Unfortunate though.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Anyway, chat, if you like our casting, please do leave a like and wait for game 2.
Hold on to your horses, chat. We're not done yet. We have one more game to go through, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back shortly.
into my eyes and show me your adventures I haven't seen. Taking all the life, it hits the spot. Walking on fantasy. So take me, baby, take me to a state of mind that's made of, baby, that's made of all that we find. Test the waters, oh, it's hard. I think we're getting close. Racing through the waves, I want to be where nobody knows. So take me, baby, take me to a state of mind that's made of, baby, that's made of all that we find. Electric, feel it in your hands. Hypnotic, watch our bodies dance. Happiness, this is where we
take my hand and we'll go away to a different place. Float on air and we'll hide away. I'll be your escape. Look up and feel the shifting winds tossing us around again. Hold tight, get ready to begin and just levitate. No control over where we go, but we don't care to know. Ignorance is bliss. Your tears are gone, and they drifted back from where they came, and they will not be missed. Look up and feel the shifting winds tossing us around again. Hold tight, get ready to begin and just levitate.
Get down to the beat sound. Get down to the beat sound.
The night lay waste to all we'd given. But honestly,
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Apologies for the bit of a delay. We had issues jumping into the lobby for some reason. Dota coordinator was just not on our side today. But we're back, and this is the second game of today's lower bracket games from our channel here. We've got Uchihas taking on AB. And I am Dante, your caster for the evening. Along with me, there's Llama, as well as Dark Case, our observer. What's up, Llama? Game 1 was a banger of a game, wasn't it? I hope you guys give us an equally good kick-ass show to watch for sure. Hopefully we're, it took us a while getting into this game, but we're here, and we've straight away as an Underlord and an Ogre matchup banner from Uchihas. AB banner, the Grim and the Tusk, both really strong heroes.
Good bands coming out early. See if we get some good picks early game. Maybe a techies,
No, what? Why would you say that? Just stop. Like, no. This is why you don't get to draft win when we play for fun. There we go. Lich comes out. First pick Lich for Uchihas.
Radiant pick.
Jerky, bro. Pretty standard there.
Dire pick.
I mean,
Haven't seen Jakiro in quite a few games though.
For a while we haven't seen him. He's
A
really
Legion
strong. Legion commander. I mean, LC's good. I mean, if she gets those early, excuse me, jeez, I'm having the
Radiant's
hiccups.
turn to ban.
LC is really good.
It's Dire's ban now.
Dying. Dying. Okay. So he's
I'm
gonna
dying?
make. No, I'm not dying. That's gonna be. I mean, I'm just saying that's gonna make LC's lane a little hard.
Yeah.
It would be nice to put him up in the safe lane along with their carry, and put him up against LC. That's gonna be hard for her. Constant strength steal is just like a reduction on damage and HP, and oh boy.
Radiant's turn to ban.
Oh, quick
Quite
bans
an
come-
early LC pickup though.
True. I mean, that's exactly why AB instantly responded with the Undying, and we know Undying, if he starts to scale, he gets really, really scary because he's going to become this position. He's a position 4, but with this huge tank potential onto him, he's going to be hard to be brought down. Tombstone also. Now, see, the thing with picking an Undying so early is advantages because they need to draft in a way that they have tomb killers as well.
Yeah.
Ideally ranged heroes that can actually hit the tomb from a distance and not
Maybe
get
a
up front.
Snapfire.
A Snapfire or
Dire's turn to
even a Drow would be fine. We've got AM, Arc Warden, as well as the what's that guy? Clockwork Bander, and for Uchihas, they do ban the Ursa Spectre as well as the Juggernaut.
A lot of carries being
Radiant
banned
pick.
early. Ooh, I like that pick.
Centaur Warrunner. We haven't seen Centaur in a long time,
When?
actually. Yeah, we
Yeah.
haven't seen him in all our games.
Dire pick.
Faceless Void.
Oh, they actually get the Void pickup, and that's a good pickup for them. I mean, they do
That's
have the
really
Jakiro,
early
though.
pickup.
Early pickup on the Void. They do have the Jakiro, though. I mean, the Chrono, if Jakiro doesn't get caught, he's just going to drop that Macro Pyre straight in and prevent Void
10
from
seconds.
engaging or dishing out any sort of damage onto his heroes. I mean,
And he can provide that long range stun also inside the chrono.
Yeah, the Ice Path into the Macro Pyre. Yeah, that could actually set up Void as opposed to his team.
Ooh. That's the first pick. We have never seen a Wraith King in the games before.
I like the Wraith King mainly because, see, the Void. Oh, whoa, we're gonna see some Cataclysm combos now. I like this, but I like this response pick of Wraith King as opposed to the Euphrasis Void mainly because you're gonna commit one Chrono and you're gonna try to kill off the Wraith King, but he has a second life.
Yeah, that's a direct counter. But
Yeah.
if Faceless Void gets a early
Diffusal.
diffuse,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a second life.
Dante says, I mean, Govin says Dante curse is real. Is real. Please don't put it on to him, man. Come on. I'm just trying to get through my days, one day at a time.
5 seconds left.
I mean, all goodwill. I'm all for this tournament and everything. I'm not cursing anybody. Anyways, though, AM doesn't manage to slip through. Ember Spirit as well banned out.
It's
Our quarter
radio's
too.
ban now.
And they ban a lion. Interesting though. Yeah, I mean the Uchihas will look for another support. So I like that ban there. It's a pretty. I feel like it's an early reveal on the Invoker too. Do you think? It's not.
I mean,
actually
they
pushed
knew,
to
they
fourth,
knew
maybe.
it will be probably banned later, so they
Maybe
picked it up early.
picked it early. Yeah, makes more sense now. Shadow Fiend banned too. Spam that in chat. Llama, thank you. Like
10 seconds.
the last ban coming out from AB right now. What would they look to ban?
5
What kind of
seconds left.
support can they fear? I'm thinking too. They've banned the
Maybe a
task ban.
Willow
Actually, Willow looks good, pretty good. Yeah, she could really set up that combos.
or maybe a Dazzle ban.
No,
Yeah.
I'm thinking more Willow actually. Willow really fits really well into Uchiha's draft because imagine
Dazzle,
terrorize into a Bramble Maze, a Chrono into a Cataclysm.
but
And
imagine a Dazzle saving Elsie from all her almost dying duels.
I feel like think about the two, dude. Like what offers more on the table?
10 seconds.
Dazzle has a save and a heal, true, and he provides that armor break as well. But
5
Willow,
seconds left.
the potential on her side. I mean, they do ban the AA also. So, I mean, yeah, maybe they just take away the AA Chrono. You know, the Ice Blast into the Chrono into the
Yeah.
Cataclysm. That's a scary combo to work with. But I still feel Willow would fit really, really well into this. I'm actually like thinking if they go Willow, they're really well set. They've got control. They've got the root as well as terrorize, disengage. They've got a lot of things on their side going for them. Look at the combinations. Even a Bramble Maze into a Lich ulti is pretty dead. It's crazy for them.
Ooh,
But
there you
they
go.
picked the Snapfire though.
For the Undying Tomb, I
Yeah.
told.
Yeah.
that.
They needed the Tomb Killer. True. Yeah, I agree with you. Snapfire to quickly smack that tomb away.
10 seconds. 5 seconds left.
What would AB go in for a mid lane though?
What about a Dazzle?
Why are you so hell bent on the Dazzle? I mean, explain, reason it out with me. What would you do with a Dazzle in the mid lane?
I don't know. Whenever I see an LC, I just pick Dazzle.
Dumb. Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit. There we have
Standout
it.
Fanza asks, "What's winning prize?"
Well, the admins will respond to that one. Standout. Just hang in there. Meanwhile, before we jump straight into this game, a quick word from our sponsors, chat. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The second lower bracket game for the day. We've got Uchihas taking on AB. For Uchihas, we've got Athos on Sapphire, Dingray on the Invoker, Madara on the Faceless Void, X-Keen on the Legion Commander, and Striker on the Lich. And for AB, we've got Yikes on Storm Spirit, the man with the Chinese letters on the Wraith King, Kernan on the Centaur War Runner, Isaac Newton on the Undying. That sounds so funny to say. And the Jakiro. What the? Okay, LC. Okay, I see you. I see you. And then we've got Kerala Fire Force and the Jakiro. We have it. Into the game we go.
Fortune and glory await.
How are you feeling about this one, Lama?
I think both teams have really good drafting. It depends on how they play out.
Execution wise, but Storm Spirit. I'm always concerned when I see a Storm picking into a Void. It's a little bit of a scary pick up there. You know, what if you zap Ball Lightning into a Chrono?
Yeah, possible.
Draw.
30 seconds to
30
showtime.
Yeah, there we go. 30
Come on,
seconds to
see lots of
showdown.
good digging spots out there. What are we waiting for?
We have it. They're just lining up near the ruins.
What do you think about the drafting?
About the draft, I mean, I like both the drafts. I've kind of leaning a little more towards Uchihas over AB right now because of the void and the kind of reset potential he has. If Wraith King being the only one who's probably gonna live through it, I feel like the others might struggle a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I'm leaning a little more towards the. I mean, then again, that's mainly because of the Cataclysm into the Chrono combo that is so much fun to watch.
God Angel saying tough game coming right up. Yeah, tough
Yeah,
game
most
for
likely,
who?
yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Who's gonna have a tougher time in these two teams?
I've gotten rid of the ad chat. I've done it this time. I'm proud of myself. Well,
Without anyone reminding him.
no one reminders, yeah. Because I wrote it on a post-it note and stuck it on my table. Meanwhile, Void, though, he's taking a lot of harass from the Undying. I would have actually thought they would have put the Undying against the LC. It would have been a little better. Meanwhile, Yikes in the mid lane.
But I think overall Jakiro provides a better position 5 than the Undying, so
Yeah, I'm okay. Jakiro being the ranged as well. Putting Undying and Wraith King both top lane, that would mean that's two melee heroes on one lane going up against an LC as well as a Snapfire, so that's going to be problematic. But meanwhile, Snapfire, though, the granny in the backline is going to quickly steal away the creep wave and going to bring it all the way to LC. Well played there by her. There's nothing
take some
Jakiro can
damage,
do.
though.
Yeah, she's going to take a little bit of her ass, but Kerala Fire Force, there's nothing he can do about that pull. That was a really well planned out pull from Athos there. Meanwhile, I love the way this Centaur as well as Undying is playing out. They do have the Doom committed right near the tower. It's gonna be
That's
125 gold.
gold,
Yeah,
though.
it's a bit of a questionable. Meanwhile, mid lane Sunstrike onto Yikes. That's a Yikes moment right there for him. What? Walk straight into the Sunstrike
He's in trouble. Which one died?
and the tip coming through.
for that Sunstrike. That was well played indeed. Storm Spirit not having a good lane right off the bat. He's doing pretty decently well on CS, but that one death is going to set him back a little bit. Meanwhile, LC, I mean, I love how the fact that LC can actually trade well with the Wraith King. She's got that regen. What is her spell called?
Counter.
Moment of
Moment of-
courage. Yeah, so she's gonna be able to
Oh, we got a
I'm gonna
disconnect.
pause for you. It's just science.
Undying. Just
Pause,
last
champ.
game. We have come into a pause, chat. Just a quick moment. Asianet, RIP.
Meanwhile, Danny is gonna tell us a joke. Danny?
Why? This is an intense lower bracket game. You don't want me talking about jokes now. Come on.
Pause. Come on, Danny. Give us
Oh
your
my-
best joke.
Give us your best joke. I'm gonna dig into my archives and
Get
see
it
what
out,
I
get
can
it out.
find. Let's see. Good God. I feel like I've gone through. What is the number one cause of divorce?
Marriage?
Yep, it is marriage.
Simple. Don't get married. That's all. Danny, I heard your marriage is around the corner.
What nonsense, dude. Who's feeding you this garbage information? Heck no.
Got my sources.
You freaking bullshit sources, dude.
So how's work going?
Work is work. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, just have finished up with some major project launches recently, so I'm all good. Meanwhile, though, while we have this quick pause, I'm just gonna take a moment to say, be sure to check out our sponsors. Their links can be found right in the description below the video panel on YouTube. We've got Live Long Wealth, who educates you on wealth management with respect to your shares and stocks and how to understand it. They will teach you how to get into this whole get into the scene of stocks and shares and whatnot, and they'll give you the right information to get going on that front. So if you ever think about it and you have interest to try it out, so be sure to check them out. And you can always check out my designation for custom designer logos and t-shirts and face masks. Did I say logos and t-shirts? My bad.
Yeah.
I meant custom designer t-shirts and face masks. What is wrong with me? Where did I even read logos? Oh, that's because I read the chat right there. Someone's asking, can you place team logo near their picks bar? Standard, if you're asking for that with respect to like how the proceeds do it, that's all post-production sort of thing. There's a lot of things that go on in the backlines. I'm not sure if you can do that in-game. Maybe they can, but that's again in the proceeds.
I think he's talking about the team logos next to the heroes on top.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Usually it's there,
wait,
right?
Wait, it is always there. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
I thought it was right here near the hero portrait, but no, it's... Wait, where did they go?
We can't do it now.
We can't do it now, sadly.
Sound strategy.
Unfortunate.
So what if I swag?
Sorry for misunderstanding you there. But as I was saying, be sure to check out my designation as well for their custom designer face masks and t-shirts. Link in the description below.
Yeah, and just to clarify, the left side team is Uchihas and the right side team is AB. That is Radiant Uchihas, Dire AB.
Yeah, I was just going to say Dire Radiant. What was left and right? Since when did we talk directions in Dota?
No, left and right, I was talking about the top bar,
Yeah, I know. By the way, Invoker is reconnected. We have game going ready. Let's get back into it.
3, 2, 1, let's go!
Invoker one
Yes.
level ahead of the Storm Spirit right now.
Oh.
Meanwhile, Void actually ends up falling bottom lane.
Big boy Centaur.
Centaur as well as the Undying. We are not sure what happened there. We missed that kill though. It's not the first blood, but we actually missed that one. Did he overcommit and overstep a little bit? Get a lot of his strength stolen and kind of one-shot it down? Snapfire just playing around with Kerala Fire Force, not allowing him to pull. LC taking a lot of harass from the Wraith King as well as the creeps. Gonna look to quickly disengage and come back to the safety of our tower to regen back up. Yeah, this Undying is sitting on 8 stacks of strength right now. He's gonna be hitting really hard, and meanwhile, Void does get stunned up, but he does have the time walk away to safety to regain his lost HP. I'm pretty sure the creep wave is not where they want it to be. The Sunstrike does get thrown out onto Undying, but he was long gone from that spot.
Oh, the Snapfire falling really low.
Falling really low though. She's gonna eat a cookie, jump away to safety. Storm Spirit just picked up a double damage rune on his bottle right now. I might see some action engagement mid lane, or if he chooses to rotate.
I'd probably stick to try and go on the Invoker.
Oh, that's a lot of harass from this Invoker. What is he opted to go in for? This is a Exort Invoker. Yeah, there it is. No, Cold Snap dropped onto him. That's a lot of damage. Oh, Sunstrike, big thrown out. Yikes, in a bit of trouble. This step forward, he gets last hit it down.
I don't think he was expecting that Sunstrike over there.
Yeah.
And Storm Spirit looks kinda annoyed by that.
Wait, what? Oh, there's a pause. Invoker says, wait. Can February, March, but April, May. Oh. Well played, Srinath. Well played. Well played, indeed. That was a good one.
That's a good one.
It's surprising. I've heard it so many times, and yet,
Still funny.
yeah, it's still funny. It's like, why is 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. Like, what the hell, dude? Like, those dumb classic jokes that always crack you up.
Then you know what? I don't like stairs. You know why?
Why?
They're always up to something.
Huh. So what did Batman say to Robin before he got in the car?
What did Batman say? I don't know.
Get in the car. Back to the game we go. 5-minute bounty runes though. 2 of them are going to be snagged by... Wait a second. Lich actually
Lich
managed
didn't
to... He didn't get it though. Storm Spirit just managed to pick it up. But Lich is there, undying as well, rotating in with the pinch. Gets the tomb dropped as well. That's a dead Lich that's going to go. Yike's going to pick that one up. He's going to be happy with that. Unfortunate. Bounty was claimed in that kill though.
Getting some battle points in the game as well.
Yeah, bottom lane though. Void, he's actually struggling. He's 1 level below the Centaur as well as the Undying. That's a little interesting though. He has reached level 4 now, but Your top lane, Elsie, she's doing pretty well. Void once again. That's a lot of harass onto him. It's just once again, he's constantly have to use that time walk in, get 1 CS and time walk away. Centaur sitting on top of CS right now, but Invoker with the network, he's gonna drop the meatball onto Storm Spirit, but Storm Spirit sidesteps that, gets a vortex pull back onto the Invoker. Oh, he's popped the Invis rune as well. He's just gonna end up cancelling that one out.
LC actually doing really well against this.
Underlord?
Wraith
Yeah,
King.
I mean Wraith King, sorry. Yeah. She's got the level advantage also as well. She's ahead on the XP.
She's at 35 last hits, whereas Wraith King is just at 21.
11 denies too. She denied quite a lot of creeps.
That moment of courage really working in our favor. And if Underlord was there in that lane, I think they would have lost it really bad.
You mean Undying?
Yeah, Undying. All your fault. You got Underlord into the game.
Even though he was banned out. This lane is not looking too favorable for Wraith King right now. Storm Spirit does find a Royal Jelly. Wraith King is queued up a Radiance pick build though. There is a tomb being committed as well. Sensei has rotated in on the Underlord. There's a duel dropped onto the Wraith King. Sunstrike as well to confirm that kill. LC, she'll take that one with a 10 duel damage in from that kill. Undying is going to quickly clean up Snapfire from the back lines though. So they do manage to get a quick dual damage victory onto LC. That's beneficial for her, setting her up really well. 10 additional 10 now. That's just going to keep building as she gets more and more. And that's a kill on the Wraith King.
Really good Sunstrike as well.
I mean, they have a lot of setup for these Sunstrikes. And I mean, we've seen from the start of the game as well that this Invoker does not miss his Sunstrikes. He's been able to land most of them. A few here and there that he missed on the Undying. And I like to see that they've swapped out roles, I suppose. Jakiro probably gonna go bot lane, Undying in the top lane, so he's gonna do really well. There's another duel committed onto the Wraith King, and bang, he's gone one more time. Snapfire with the little shredder shredding him. Yikes is rotated in, gets a vortex back onto Athos. They're trying to look for a kill. He's popped his bottle as well. He's committed that haste rune. Gonna look for the Snapfire. He's probably gonna end up killing Athos there in the backlines. But Elsie trying to live through this, but she's gonna be brought down for her crime of killing the Wraith King. There we go, Dyer killing both of them off for the second duel victory that she gained.
Time is money.
But little Shredder though, making quick work of the Wraith King when he was caught in that duel.
Dire's middle tower is
Without the stun strike also they won that lane. And that's really bad for Wraith King because he has to have the walk of shame now. Look at him.
Walking all the way back. Yeah, he's definitely mad.
He's just gonna end up in the jungle now.
Radiant's top tower's about to top.
But he's a pretty good jungler, isn't he, Wraith King? He's very
Really good
efficient with his farm, so he's not going to be too upset about that. That frees up Jakiro to get some much needed XP. We come up on the 10-minute mark. Outposts controlled by Dyer and Radiant. That's even Steven for them. Invoker has picked up the Invis rune and he's going to walk up high ground onto the Radiant side. They could potentially set up onto the Snapfire right now. She's not aware the Invoker is there. Elsie rotating in, trying to look for a duel. She does end up dueling the... Oh, there we go. Jakiro. He's dead.
There you go, Danny. Wanted some early kills on him.
Yep. I mean,
Some early
Elsie, she's got a lot of early kills. 10 minutes in, 30 duel damage victory. That's going to be...
Because of
that's
I
gonna,
thought about that combo with the Invoker Sunstrike and
Yeah.
the duel.
Meanwhile, Void being chased all the way back to his tower gets a good chrono off, catching two of them. There again, he gets a beautiful kill onto the Centaur, and Athos is rotated in with the Mortimer Kisses. Beautifully played by Herald, baiting both the Centaur as well as the Undying all the way to the tower with that chrono play. I mean, they just walked into a chrono, pretty much.
But they weren't expecting that much damage, you know?
It was the tower chipping away at Centaur. How are you gonna handle that? Meanwhile, Lich though, he might end up dying to Jakiro. Ice Path doesn't connect, but Yikes is there with the ball lightning to blow him away.
That's such a stupid name, dude. They could have had such amazing names
What?
instead of the ball lightning.
Ball lightning? Get
Yeah,
your mind out of the gutter, man.
Dumb name.
He becomes a ball and he's a lightning bolt. So, ball lightning.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Void is not moving. He's left his courier up in the back lines.
Radiant's courier
There we go. Undying is gonna quickly stun up the courier. He's popped his tomb as well. Wait, what is Void waiting on? Lich is here as well, but he's got the ult. He's committed his ulti already.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, Centaur, he's gonna He's gonna make a quick job of that tower. What am I saying? Waker. What the hell? Elsie quickly finishing off that tower in the tier 1 top. That's that one Blightstone and double bracers and the 30 dual damage victory. Yeah, she's hitting like a truck. 12 minutes in. Invoker's here as well in the backlines. Elsie rotating in mid. I'm a little concerned for the Storm though. If he does get jumped by the LC, that's going to be problematic for him. I mean, he's got so many things against him. The LC duel, the Void Chrono, the Lich Fear. All these things are potentially, they could set up Storm for death. Meanwhile, there's a Tornado Meatball and a Skull Snap combo into the Fear pullback. Jakiro is no longer alive. Yeah, he's not going to be living through that.
Dire's putting up a barricade. Dire's bottom tower.
All this while, how well is Wraith King doing though? He's got the Midas on him. He's just gonna start working towards that Sacred Relic. It's a 12-minute Midas, which means his Radiance is gonna be delayed even further. But it's not like Void is having a good lane. He's been struggling as well.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
But this LC is going to be a really big problem.
And she definitely is. 30 duel victory, and she's got her duel back up. She's gonna be looking for more now.
Yeah, she is. Look at that.
And there it is, the smoke play. If she catches a storm, this could be problematic. She got the blink as well. Blinks in onto the storm, the Sunstrike as well. Mortimer Kisses. They're leaving no stone unturned right now. There we go. Was that the first usage of her blink though? It's a blink reveal there. Yep. Like I said, I'm a little concerned for the Storm, given the hero lineups against him.
Dire's middle tower looks to be
This is some much needed space for Void though. He's gone back to the top lane to just pick that lane off happily. Meanwhile, Wraith King has just been jungling. He's gonna sit in that jungle for quite some time. But I have to say his farm is quite accelerated as compared to the Void. The Might is coming into work. There it is, an Ice Path being committed as well onto the LC. She's falling really low. The Tomb hasn't been killed as well. So she's gonna fall. That's a much needed kill for them to kill the LC off. That's a kill streak there. Meanwhile, who ends up falling? Oh wait, they lose the Centaur to the Invoker.
Yeah, and backlines.
Radiant's bottom
Yep.
tower is
He did
they lose the
provide
tower.
enough cover. Yeah, they lose the tower too.
tower has fallen.
That's fine. They still have 2 more T1 standing, whereas the Dire only have 1 T1 standing.
Time is money.
So we're gonna see this Wraith King sit and farm the rest of the game now. Pretty sure.
Yeah, but that Midas is so beneficial for him, and like I said, he's one of the most efficient junglers in the game. So he's gonna look. He's so far ahead of the Void. Void is
Tower's not feeling the
with all that space though right now. He is trying to slowly catch up, but Wraith King's accelerating at a faster pace. I feel.
He will accelerate really faster than the Void
Void.
Spirit because he still doesn't have his Mjolnir.
Void Spirit, Void.
Oh my. Void.
Wake up, Llama. Stop sleeping.
Hate this Void. Oh my god.
Storm, ball lightning in to steal that rune. Gonna bottle that haste. Elsie, she could have blinked into the duel, but I guess she didn't want to.
So she took damage from the ball. I hate that spell. I don't even want to tell it out loud. From the ball, like.
The ball lightning. But they have lost 2 tier 1 towers on the side of AB. Whereas Uchihas, they've lost their bottom tower. Have they lost their mid though? I'm not too sure. Can we have a look at that? The mid tower? It's still there.
Still
so
have.
they've lost only 1 tier 1 tower. Still anybody's game. 16 minutes in, 17 kills on the board totally. This Wraith King, he's just going from lane to lane and jungle part to jungle part, camps to camps. Void might have his Maelstrom soon. He's about 800 gold away from it. Whereas Wraith King still got a long way to go. 1,000 gold to the Sacred Relic, and then another 1,030, 1,350 to the recipe for it.
But Void is not that far behind on farm. It's like 500 away. Oh, Wraith King.
No, hold on a second. Nope. Midas, there we go. Midas and the army. Elsie actually struggling to kill them off. They're quite annoying. Meanwhile, Invoker, he finds Yikes caught out with it. There it is, a silence into the combo. Wait a second, did he have his? Oh, he's got an Orchid picked up for the Storm Spirit. We just noticed that one. There it is.
Really early Orchid.
Yep, Storm has an Orchid too, but Invoker with the Orchid. He's got a Midas and an Orchid. Queued up the Aghanim Scepter into the BKB. I'm loving the Invoker build right now. It's gonna be problematic for Storm. He's been playing catch up the entire game right now. And Elsie, she's gonna look for another duel. She's got 40 stacks on, 40 dual victory damage on her already. Better be careful whenever you see that Elsie. You're gonna back away. She's gonna pick up that blade mail too soon. Wraith King getting close to that Sacred Relic. But if they do kill him now, that's gonna be problematic. Do they find him though? No. Elsie's still looking for someone near. Oh wait a second. They do ping out Yikes. Do they know? Whose ping was that? Yeah, that was Lich's ping. He's aware they are waiting for him. Storm, he has shown himself in lane. Quickly ball lightnings to the side. He knows the threat of Elsie being around. She's still lurking around there. Meanwhile, Void, he's got his Maelstrom. It's on the way in the career.
Radiant's
There it
This
is.
farm will
enemies.
accelerating as well.
He's got a Imp Claw as well, so he's gonna accelerate quite a bit. There's a smoke play coming out from them. They're gonna wrap all the way around. They actually might end up finding the Storm Spirit.
Needs a hand.
Do they know? No, the smoke breaks.
They know.
They know the Storm. He's just gonna quickly ball lightning away to safety. He's gonna quickly disengage. LC might just end up finding the Undying, which is an easy kill for her. She pops her Blade Mail into the duo and the Sunstrike.
Then next time, just tell Storm Spirit zips out of there.
Why is it annoying you so much?
I don't know. I hate that name.
I feel like you've been wrecked by a couple of Storm Spirits in some games, haven't you?
No, I mean, it's not because of that. It's just the name that's
Tower's
annoying.
under attack.
Okay.
Middle tower has fallen.
Well-gotten gains.
Now we have Wraith King has got the Sacred Relic onto him. And he's actually catching up with his Invoker. The fact that they haven't been able to kill him off or find him,
Yeah.
it's working out really well for them. I like this
It's-
vision. Look at the vision that Dire have on them. They've got a deep ward in their jungle. So they're gonna see
But I don't
Wraith-
really see AB scaling up as well as Uchihas.
Is that because of the storm you're saying?
Not only because of because of the Invoker, Void, and LC,
LC.
combo, along with Lich and Snapfire ultis.
Snapfire, yeah. They've got really good team fight potential.
Yeah, I just don't see that in Team AB. I don't see them scaling up that well. Even if Wraith King gets all the farm in the world, it's going to be bought down pretty easily.
I mean, do you see the Storm and Wraith King just farming out triangle after triangle? There we have X-Keen sitting in the trees. He knows the Storm is here. He saw him zip back and forth. Lich 2, if he gets caught one more time, this is going to be problematic for him. So he's been caught off position so many times, but no. She's going to go back to the lane and push that away. Both teams are right now just farming camps and triangle positions. Definitely Wraith King proving that he is the most efficient of all. He's got the Radiance on him now, so he's going to be strong. That 70% evasion as well on him.
It's onto everyone.
Yeah. We're in for quite a sitter of a game right now. It's starting to slow down quite a bit.
Oh, pinging Storm Spirit out, but they're too far away from him. This LC looking for constant duels. Very well played.
Yeah, there she catches out the centaur. There's a Mortimer Kisses on top of it with the Sunstrike. It's been the same combo over and over again.
I
and
really
it's-
don't care about their spells. They're just using everything on that duel.
Radiant's
Yeah.
middle tower is under attack.
Elsie now 80 dual damage victory. She's ranking it up right now.
Whereas Void has almost caught up to the Wraith King.
Nah, I think he's still gonna have issues fully closing in that gap.
I don't think so. I think his Maelstrom is really, really effective.
We'll see Wraith King does have his Hand of Midas back up, sitting in his pocket.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is about to be Radiant's top rubble.
Actually, Void has actually caught up though. He's been farming. He's got the Yasha Mask of Madness into a Maelstrom. Whereas Wraith, all he has right now to show is just a Radiance. He has TP in top lane. They're gonna look to defend this. They're gonna,
Man, but still, this LC is really, really scary now.
she
What's
definitely
she
is.
going for? She hasn't queued up anything. This Wraith King...
What
All-
is Elsie going for? I'm thinking. I mean, right now she could potentially go in for anything. If she wants to take down towers, she could move into a Deso or just make a Assault Cuirass and still be stronger and tankier.
I think she looks like she's going for a halberd. Yeah,
halberd,
she's
yeah.
going for it.
Yep. They're Radiant, they completely know exactly where Dire is right now. Those deep wards giving them all the information they need.
Sen-
What happened?
Danny spoke too early.
Oh,
Put
there
on
it
it
is.
right there.
Okay.
But the other
Okay.
ward is still up.
Yeah, the other word is still up there. Sensei. Immediately
he's
catching that
listening to
one
you,
up.
Danny.
Huh?
I think he's listening to you. And it's gonna be a farm war between the Void and the Wraith King.
Yeah, Wraith King also going for a halberd.
That's
He's
really
got
good.
the Sanj already finished up. Yeah, this is turning into a farm simulator game. So
Oh, look at that Void. Is he gonna catch up or is he not? It's a mini game.
there we go. No, I think Wraith's still gonna accelerate. My money's on the Wraith King, man. Winning that
My
race.
On the Void.
That classic clink of the Midas.
Yeah.
This will do nicely.
Both teams, they're just in their jungles. They're just absolutely afraid of even crossing that river right now. And there's not much for us to even talk about.
Oh, we do have a lot to talk about actually, Danny.
Which is what?
Jokes.
Oh no, please. No.
Come on, Danny. Whip your archives out.
Speaking of archives, Raiden just went into a smoke. Uchihas is looking to make a play right now.
How do you even transition into that?
I'm just that good.
Speaking about archives, they just smoked.
Yep, they just smoke. Pick up a DD rune on the LC as well, so that's beneficial. They catch no one on their scan on the top triangle, so they know Dyer's probably going to be in the bottom triangle. They're going to have to walk up high ground. Storm Spirit, he is in the front line. Ball lightning forward. LC, she's going to catch the Jakiro though instead. Undying does pop the tomb. He's going to run onto the LC right now, but she's got a DD rune on her. The Mortimer case is making it so hard. Centaur taking so much damage. The tornado into the Cataclysm from the Invoker kills off no one. They all fall really low. There's a silence onto the Wraith King as well as they look to disengage. The meat bomb is committed. Void has jumped in aggressively trying to kill, but there's a vortex onto. There's a Chrono committed with the Lich combo into the Snapfire. Just gonna rip apart with them with the little shredder. Void's gonna jump in. Wraith King the only one alive, and that is a team wipe considering Jakiro was the first one to fall and he's back in the base. It was a beautiful combo with the Void Chrono with the Lich ulti bouncing around.
Yeah. There you go. Team fight. Not even close.
And Lich sitting on a killing spree, right? Yeah, that's a killing spree for him.
Dyer's bottom tower is getting pushed around.
This is looking a little grim for AB right now.
Yeah, it does. I told you they don't scale really well as a team.
Dyer's
True.
bottom tower.
I'm also surprised that the center actually he already used this Stampede. Storm Spirit, that's a long ball lightning in towards
Dyer's
Lich.
bottom tower is under attack.
Arms for the dead.
Haste.
LC has picked up the haste rune as well now. She's finished off her halberd too. But there is no stopping this Wraith King though. He's keeping up. Besides that,
A lot of fun collecting
he's
this.
had 3 deaths on his side. Yep, there he is. He's still doing pretty well. Got a halberd into a Radiance, going in for a basher now.
Now the Wraith King has to play catch up with the Void after that team fight. Disastrous team fight.
Yeah, that didn't go well for them at all. The Chrono into the Lich.
I don't know
ulti.
why they stacked up like that when you know that there's a Chrono online.
I guess they were just trying to kill the Void real quick before he pops it. He was falling low, but he just popped his Chrono right in the last minute as they grouped up into the Lich ulti and then boom. And he's going in for an MKB. He's already got the Demon Edge queued up, and he's got the Blitz Knuckles as well as a recipe. He's only got the Javelin left for that one. So Void soon's gonna start hitting really hard.
Yeah.
LC once again looking. She's gonna walk up high ground. Jakiro, Centaur in the black lanes. She blinks in, duel onto the Centaur. Mortimer kisses with the Invoker Cold Snap. Jakiro's dead. Centaur is also dead. No place is safe with his LC roaming around. 120 duel damage victory onto her. Meanwhile, middle lane, the Void has jumped onto the Wraith. Yeah, but that's not gonna be someone you're gonna bring down that easily.
The Wraith.
She's actually hacking through backdoor protection for a bit, and they're gonna lose tier 2 towers top lane.
Bottom tower needs a hand.
And they could actually just keep going. At this point, there's nothing to even stop them.
Wraith King gets a double damage on him. Nothing much he can do though. Except farming. Farm.
Storm Spirit has finished off his Bloodstone. We're still waiting for him to like get big on their plays though, unfortunately. Meanwhile, Radiant is gonna jump into the Roshan pit. Quickly clean up the Roshan. That's a fast Roshan with
They get
the...
a scan though. They get a really good scan. They get a really good scan from the
But
dice.
I don't think they can do anything about this because Snapfire is holding high ground. There it is. She picks... Void does pick up the Aegis of Immortal.
But Pramesh says Shannon Void best Void.
We'll see. He did manage to get a really good chrono, catching 4 people from Radiant and from Dire in the last team fight.
Yeah.
And they almost had a chance to catch the Storm Spirit, but he zapped away before he could do anything about it.
Thank you.
Tornado doesn't connect onto anybody right now, but his Wraith has to be careful.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Okay, they just quickly cleaned up the tier 2s.
Yeah, they're just focusing on the towers. They're not really
Yeah.
cared about the kills.
I mean, I don't think there's anything AB can do right now in response because of this aggression coming out from Uchihas. They don't have anything in response to defend, and I don't even think they're going to be thinking about it.
Man,
Void is gonna-
why is this Wraith King going for an Abyssal before BKB? They're dealing so much magic damage. I mean, they do have the Void ult and LC ulti, but
Yeah,
still,
I think he just picked up the Basher, so he might go in for the BKB next. That should be the better item on him.
yeah, they do have control for his BKB, but still, I think it's a really good item. After his first death, he can use it.
Yeah. We have the pause coming out from the Invoker. Snapfire has just DC'd. AsiaNet, he says. AsiaNet it is.
All hail Asianet.
I need to quickly go to the toilet as well. I'll be back. Llama. Ace, take
Cool.
over.
Ace, you there? Ace?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Okay, tell me, Lama, is there any chance that Wraith King would turn this around?
No. Zero chances, according to me.
Zero chances.
Yeah. Until it goes to ultra late game, which I don't think Uchihas are gonna allow.
Ultra late game, it would be very hard to catch Storm Spirit though.
Yeah, that's what. Ultra late game, Storm Spirit and Wraith King might be able to turn the game around.
But what do you think of Undyne? Has he fallen off?
I never really like support Undyings, they fall off really early, but he has a pipe, so I think he's kind of effective. But as a hero, he's just a walking creep. His tombstone gets
Destroyed.
obliterated. Yeah, destroyed, thank you. Destroyed by the snapfire, so that's useless. And that's it. He doesn't do anything much except the tombstone and the pipe. Obliterated.
I'm back. Oh, wait, I'm back.
Obliterated. Yes, I got it right. Welcome back, Danny.
Obliterated? Obliterated.
Obliterated.
Destroyed.
I was choking on that word.
There it is. Let's see with a quick dual damage onto the Undying, and he's gone as well. Buyback coming out straight from him. Will unpause straight into a quick action intense fight, but okay, that's not a thing beyond that. Invoker with the. Hold on a second. Wait, what? He popped the BKB. Storm Spirit is ball lightning in. Gets the silence onto the Void. He's gonna quickly jump away in the backline, but Void does have his chrono. You have to be careful. There is a tombstone being committed as well.
Look at all those zombies.
They have zombie protection right now.
But I think Snapfire is gonna get that down really, really quickly. If he gets vision on it.
What is the range on the little shredder though?
Not a lot. It's pretty decent.
Yeah. Tornado onto the centaur. He is caught up in the front line. He has a blade mail, but he has no mana to take it down. Meanwhile, there's a chrono. He does get dropped onto three heroes. Cataclysm instantly deleting three of them, and there goes the fourth. A buyback from the centaur. Jakiro also buying back into this fight. Wraith King, he does lose his first life. They're jumping onto him, but Storm, he's caught in the backlines. He's not got any mana. He does. There it is, a bash from the Void. He's dead as well. In the grave for 60 seconds. He has buyback, and they're finally taking out the Aegis from Void right now. But that was just his first life. He's gonna be back. Wait, Storm does zap in aggressively, but Radiant are all back at full HP. They've healed up. And there is another pull up on the Wraith King. Lil Shredder going to work on the center, but that. Oh no, the meatball gets connected onto two. Wraith King loses another life. A quick duel onto the center. He's dead. That's a dieback onto him. Right now they're just throwing bodies. Wraith King is in the grave. No buyback for him. Storm being the only one around. There's no one to defend. This is just. What?
That was a beautiful cookie. Did you see that, son?
Oh, wait, no. I didn't see the cookie. What was the cookie about?
Yeah, cookie was the one that caught both of them in the stun where Invoker was able to drop the meatball on.
Oh. There we go.
That's GG, I guess. That was 4
pretty
buybacks.
much GG, yeah. 4 buybacks and.
Just keep pushing.
Barracks has fallen.
Storm is gonna stand in the base, zapping forward and backward, but he's got nothing else to do. He doesn't get anything done. Gets a vortex onto the Lich, who's instantly been glimmer caped up. They could have actually gone for more. I'm not sure why they're disengaging right now.
They're all really low, and that Storm is just gonna keep zapping left and right. So.
Really low. They're all their HPs are full. They've got a. Wait, Guardian Greaves on the Lich.
Yeah.
What?
But they were all quite low, you know.
27k net worth lead. Obliterated, says Shri. Obliterated, yeah.
Obliterated.
For the dead.
You could say obliterated. Some people say it that way.
Destroyed. That's it. That's the word.
Yeah, I'm starting to see what you were talking about earlier, Lama, about the fact that there is no teamfight potential on the side of Dire. Onto AB. They've kind of drafted themselves into a corner right now. There's a smoke play coming out from them. Just under 3 heroes, but there it is. The LC with a duel, quickly finishing the Storm. 240 duel victory, 22. Oh no.
Damn, Storm with 8 charges on his Bloodstone. That's bad.
Yeah, that's just not looking good for him, is it? They are chasing this LC really far back. Meanwhile, on the other side, the Invoker gets a quick cold snap onto the Undying. Void does jump in aggressively, but they're gonna quickly kill him before that. Meanwhile, LC is she still fighting the Wraith King? Did she get another duel off? No, she dies though. She dies to the Wraith as well as this Undying. There's a Lich ulti bouncing between two heroes. Centaur, Wraith is dead. Wraith's gonna come back alive. That's a second life. Gets silenced up into the cookie stun. 3 heroes surrounded. Ice Wall gonna hold him down as well. He's been controlled. He's been held in position. There's nothing that he can do to live. That's a second life. Everybody is dead in the grave. No buybacks. Void is just in their base.
GG.
Absolutely. Yep. LC, she completely did tear them an absolutely new one in this entire game. 10-3 with 240. Oh my gosh. They could actually just go in for the tier 4s. I don't know why they're even wasting their time making these megas.
They want the kills. Don't we all?
The Radiant now have mega creeps.
This is a tournament game.
I know, I still want
Pop
kills.
game, but look at this.
Come on,
36K
White.
net with the Storm zipping in, silence on the Invoker, but there's nothing else you can do. Void gets a chrono off, catches only the Undying, gonna make quick work of him right now. Hold on a second. Jakiro's just obliterated right there. I just had to say it.
GG.
Dyer's middle tower looks to be disintegrating. Dyer's middle tower's taking a dirt nap.
Oh my goodness. The voice line, the chats, Attic Gaming. And Easy being thrown down by the Invoker as well. Uchihas.
They got some beef over there, huh?
This is there was some bad blood. There was some drama to this game. We didn't know about this. We could have actually talked about this. We had so much time to talk in between. They should just let us in on that.
Some of the players and get the history behind this.
Well, on that note, chat, that brings us to the end of games today. Destroyed Adu Madi Kudal Decoration Vendor. Yeah, read that right.
Do you know what it means?
Yeah, destroy is enough. Don't decorate it extra.
Okay, yeah.
Alright.
Yes, got it.
Either way, chat, this game, Uchihas completely obliterated AB. And that brings us to the end of this end of games today. That ends the tournament dream run for AB, and Uchihas will move on to face the next team to keep their tournament dream alive in the lower bracket games. But stay tuned and come on in tomorrow. Sorry, what?
So the upper bracket?
No, lower bracket.
Oh, okay.
Did I say upper bracket?
No.
No. Then what do you? Huh? Okay. Well, on that confused note, this is Dante, your caster for the day, along with Lama as well as Darkest, saying goodbye, good night, GGs, and make sure you obliterate your opponents.